Please stand in line the yellow line. Everyone paying your bags. Also ensuring you hold tightly items such as mobile phones,
So now let's get into the more interesting stations on the Hainault Loop, Woodford. And this station is actually the terminus point of the Hainault Shuttle, and actually the bit from here towards Hainault via Chigwell was actually used as a test bed for the ATO system in the 1960s, and it was first invented on the Victoria Line. Yeah, and the station today is 3 platforms, but these 2 here are mainly used, with the other one actually facing the city end, but has a buffer stop right in front of the station building here, which I think there's 2 on each side. So there's this one here, and there's another one I think here, and there's also some stabling sidings on the east side of the station, and I'll actually explain some future proposals in a few minutes. And that way heads all the way up towards Essex, and it climbs into the hills, and into some countryside.
Customer information for passengers on platform 3.
And we got a Central Line train arriving into, I think, platform 1, which is the terminating platform here.
Customer information. Your next White City service on platform number 2 will arrive in approximately 1 minute.
Yeah, so currently the Central Line has a massive shortage of trains because a lot of them are being refurbished to keep them in service for about 15 years longer. Got a train coming from Epping in towards Northampton. So, when I said I will explain future proposals, let's first hear this announcement.
Service update from Woodford Station. On the Central Line, currently severe delays on the Hainault branch. This is owing to a shortage of trains. Minor delays on the rest of the Central Line.
Okay, so first off, someone actually left a comment on my Hainault video. Saying that an extension to Shenfield won't happen, but here's the current rumour I have. So many years ago, back in the 90s, there was a plan to have a Chelsea-Hackney Line, which would run from Wimbledon alongside the that branch of the district line to Epping, and would actually take over the direct route through South Woodford and the Epping branch from the Central Line, and it would be cascaded onto the brand new line. But now, I actually have a similar proposal. Make that line the same.
Your next westbound train service is currently on platform 1. Please use the train on platform 1 for your next westbound train service. The train with the doors open on platform 1 will be your next westbound train service. Platform 1, the next train travelling towards Central London.
So, way back in the 1990s, there was a plan to have a Chelsea-Hackney line, which would run alongside the district line from Wimbledon to Parsons Green. Then it would head all the way towards Leytonstone and all the way up to Epping by taking over the direct route through South Woodford and the Epping branch from the Central Line, and would be transposed onto the brand new line. But I actually have a similar proposal for that. So, I would have the 1990s proposal, but this time I wanted to extend up further towards Coopersale before splitting into 2 branches, with one branch heading to Ongar, running on top of the Epping to Ongar Heritage Railway, and another new branch which would head towards Harlow. I would also, on top of that, to add the Central Line branch to Shenfield. That is the main reason why I want that branch to Shenfield for the Central Line. And here at Woodford, the station would be significantly modernised. So, there would be, side platforms here for, the Central Line, and these 2 tracks here would be used for the new line. And, on that side of the station, there would be a new reversing loop, and it would be underground, similar to the Kennington Loop.
Customer information, your next westbound service will depart from platform number 1. Your next westbound service will depart from platform number 1.
Yeah, so as it's now winter...
Your next westbound service will arrive in approximately 5 minutes.
So as it's now winter, you got salt on the platforms now, just to de-ice them. You got platforms 1 and 2, which are the westbound platforms. You got platform 3 here, which is the eastbound one. You've got the westbound platforms here, and it also shows you where you can change for Wanstead, Redbridge and Gants Hill. And also with an arrow that foreshadows Barkingside, Newbury Park, those stations. All the way towards Ealing and Ruislip. This one shows you Epping here, and this part of the loop via Hainault and Chigwell and until Barkingside, where it then foreshadows Newbury Park, Gants Hill and Wanstead. You confused? That's perfectly fine. But if you want a more non-cumbersome look, the rail map is the perfect one. For Night Tube, the shuttle does not run, sadly. So here's one of the station buildings of Woodford. Looks like a house when viewed from here. And just there is Woodford Station's car park. And It's over there.
Ein Parkwächter kommt und sieht.
And here's the station building, Woodford. And also, there's something interesting by that underpass there. Got this underpass here with a dash of Central Line red tiles, which is lovely. And this goes under the railway line. And this is an integral part of the station. More graffiti as usual, but here's another entrance into Woodford Station, and this is the westbound side. And it's so chilly. And you've got this graininess walkway. And this only takes me to the ticket hall here. Alright, you got a train leaving the sidings there, and it's heading for, I think, Ruislip Depot.
Westbound service arriving on platform number 2 will arrive in approximately 2 minutes.
Now, just imagine if the Chelsea line were to be constructed, then this platform here would be a terminating platform, and that Central Line train there would actually dive underground into a new loop, and would actually emerge onto a new platform on the other side. So imagine if that happened.
Service update from Woodford Station. On the Central Line, currently severe delays on the Hainault branch. This is owing to a shortage of trains. Minor delays on the rest of the Central Line.
A train arriving on platform 2 for West Ruislip, which really should be Harefield, not West Ruislip anymore. A nice slow winter sun. So here we are at Woodford Station. Now you got this bay platform here, and that just terminates like nowhere. This is used for like very few trains a day. And then you notice that the Hainault Shuttle goes into the sidings just beyond the station. there's an Epping service. And then the shuttle train goes into the sidings. Alright, so the labyrinth of the station is located right next to the westbound gate line. It's number 158 out of 270. It should be now 272. We've got a train that's now arrived on platform 1. And this is the annoying terminating platform here. And I think this track should be extended here, but unfortunately would have to demolish the station building.
The next westbound service will depart from platform number 1. Once again, the next westbound service will be departing from platform number 1.
So Woodford Station used to be a Great Eastern Railway station back in the day, and was only transferred to the underground in the 40s when the Central Line came through here from Liverpool Street and Stratford. And went all the way up towards Epping and Ongar. And there's actually a hidden footbridge that connects the two platforms together. And I thought that is kind of clever, but sort of dumb. Because there's already an underpass. But for that, you would need to exit the station for that. And behind this fence here, or really an electric fence, is the car park of the station. Now, the Central Line refurbished trains, as I saw in a few other people's channels, my overall opinion on them is fairly mixed. For one, I'm not happy that they got rid of that, like, really auspicious washing machine noise that the Central Line trains currently do. It sounds more like a metro train and not a regular style commuter train, and that just kind of makes me upset. And also the announcements are absolutely terrible. I think the current announcements are much better rather than these new ones. But I do like the new seat maquette, and I do like those new wheelchair spaces. But the only thing I like about the announcements is that they are more clear and more easier to be heard. Anyway, we've got a Central Line service for Woodford? What is it? Isn't it terminating here? Okay. Yeah, this is the washing machine noise that they do. Okay, so this one came from Hainault Terminal.
For passengers on platform 3, your next eastbound train service to Epping, scheduled to arrive in approximately 3 minutes. Customers awaiting a Hainault train service, your next Hainault train will arrive on platform 3 in approximately 10 minutes. Will arrive in approximately 4 minutes. Customers travelling towards Central London, Stratford or Oxford Circus, next westbound train service will arrive in approximately 4 minutes. Severe delays on the Hainault branch. This is owing to a shortage of trains. Minor delays on the rest of the Central Line.
Okay, we get it. Anyway, some more of my thoughts on the refurbished Central Line trains. So, like I said earlier, the announcements are terrible, but I do like that they're more clearly heard.
Welcome to Woodford Station. This is a customer information message. All folding and unfolding e-scooters and unicycles are prohibited on all of TfL premises.
It's so chilly out here. And also, I do like the wheelchair spaces. And I also do like the flooring, which is actually similar to the Jubilee line trains, because they're black in the middle and white where the doors are located. That gives more of a unique feel to it. But these refurbished trains won't look as good as on YouTube for London, which will come in about 2025 on the Piccadilly line. Man, I'm looking forward to those trains. It's an Epping service. Graffiti again, but that's fine, I guess. So something that I noticed at Woodford is that the two main platforms here, which are this one and this one there, are actually staggered. Meaning that they exist on like different positions. Yeah, that is quite a rare thing on the underground these days.
Information for passengers on platform 3. Your next eastbound train service to Epping scheduled to arrive in approximately 3 minutes. Customers awaiting a Hainault train service. Your next Hainault train will arrive on platform 3 in approximately 10